guys, we are back, the three of us, yet again. Third video for the day, because some of us do have to go out and make some more money, and yeah.
You peasant.
Hey, bro, I got a whole bunch of hot chicks getting in my car. Alright, so Starfield. Obviously, guys, we are going to talk about this because a lot of people were hyping it up, saying this is going to kill Star Citizen, and oh my god, hashtag Star Citizen is dead, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so here's
Star Citizen killer, I can feel it.
Here's the thing, right? Look, as for Starfield, do I like it? Yes. Will I play it? Presuming it's, you know, a decent Bethesda release and not a Fallout version. Sure, I'll definitely have it. Do I think it's going to kill Star Citizen? No, it's not going to kill. It's totally not going to kill Star Citizen.
Yeah, I mean, like, he did Elder Scrolls Online kill Skyrim, or did Skyrim Special Edition kill Elder Scrolls Online?
No.
No. Okay. Same fucking thing here.
And I just want to preempt all the comments and say this is not us white knighting for Star Citizen, right? We literally we literally just put out a video where we talk about the Banyu and the nose of the Banyu being memed on, and like how much we don't like the nose. Okay, we don't carry water just for Star Citizen because like we're, oh my god, we're part of the CIG team. Look, at the end of the day, 2 good games is amazing. If we can have 2 good games that are competing against each other and whatnot, then at the end of the day, it's going to make CIG, and I've already said this when it came to Elite Dangerous, it's going to make CIG go through and make CIG push the boundaries even more than they already do. And then Bethesda might turn around and say, well, hey, CIG is doing this, we could do this, and they're going to compete against each other, and that's going to be a great thing, right? Now, obviously, at the end of the day, let's get this thing out of the way. Let's do this, the biggest shock. No, you're not going to be able to click point and then fly down and land all seamlessly on the planet like you can in Star Citizen, right? What'll generally happen is, much like what Star Citizen was in the Alpha 2 versions, where you say you want to go here, you click on a map, and then it's a cutscene of it coming in and land, and then it'll be a cutscene to the point where it goes through, and then you'll be in the proximity of that area, and then you'll be able to land when it comes to manual flying and stuff like that. So basically, you'll be manually flying, what I think is going to happen, manually flying in space, you click on a map, say I want to land here, cutscene to that area, and then you'll be able to manually fly down and land and stuff like that. So it's not going to be this immersion sort of level 1000 where you're going to be able to fly in and land anywhere like you can with Star Citizen.
Yeah. You know what I think it'll be like? I think it'll be almost like what it was in, I don't know if you guys have played the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, the one that came out like a couple months ago.
No. I haven't. No.
I've heard of it, yeah.
You can take off and sort of fly around in space above the planets, but it's very on rails.
Right, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Starfield's going to be a bad thing. I'm not saying that the cutscenes thing is a bad thing. That's how CIG was originally going to do Star Citizen before they made this huge breakthrough when it came to point and click and fly. But at the end of the day, that's very much what I'm expecting. Now, also keep in mind too, they're talking about 1,000 planets. Great. Procedural tech obviously is amazing when it comes to being able to do all that sort of stuff. But I do think there's also going to be a lot of planets that, like Star Citizen, are just great big dust balls. There'll be a few outposts and stuff on there. You'll be able to go, and there'll be creatures and stuff which are moving around, which is obviously very, very cool. But I don't think it's going to be like ArcCorp Area 18 on every single planet. I think there's probably going to be a handful of social spaces, and then the rest of them are going to be like it is on CIG with, you know, Star Citizen with like outposts and stuff. maybe NPCs in the outpost like what we're seeing on the screen right now. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be like this huge, great big, colossal sort of, living city on every single planet sort of thing. So I think the procedural tech is, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to go through and just curve enthusiasm a little bit, because some of the stuff that was coming out regarding Starfield was really, really, really sort of, just beyond the, But guys, what do you guys think generally?
I think it's all a scam.
You got anything actually serious to add that, Fez? No?
No.
No. John, what are your thoughts? Starfield?
Um, it looks interesting, but it's not gonna be a Star Citizen killer. It's just not. It's just not the same game.
Yeah. But I do think we're going to have a lot of fun playing it. Now, obviously, it is single player only, I believe. I believe it's single player only. I don't think there's a multiplayer aspect.
I suspect so.
Yeah. Which kind of sucks, because obviously, I'd like to play it with you guys, but...
Well, the thing is I think we would have heard them toting around the whole multiplayer thing if that was a thing.
Yeah.
I would like to see co-op.
Yeah.
Like 4-player co-op or something like that.
Yep.
But
The social spaces that they've designed look amazing. They've done a really, really good job with that new Atlantis and all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
They look really impressive. It looks very Bethesda-y. It looks very, not so much Fallout, but, like Fallout maybe. But, yeah, it definitely has that usual Bethesda style when it comes to their architecture and stuff like that. I like the general missions when it comes to you're basically apparently you're searching through the galaxy trying to find these relics that give you these visions or something like that. That sounds very Halo-y. But hey, nothing wrong with imitation. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I would like to see co-op at the very least. I will probably spend hours on hours playing this game because I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. But it's definitely it's going to be a thing that you can go and play while we wait for CIG to finish off Star Citizen. And I do notice that some of this stuff looks very Star Citizen-y shape look. Like there's that one planet with all the neons. Let me. Yeah, there it is. There, I just had it. There. So, I'll post this in chat. You guys tell me, what are your thoughts on that screenshot? It's uploading now. Yeah, so the one that's on the right, if you look at that, you tell me that doesn't remind you of ArcCorp.
110% actually. That looks just like ArcCorp.
What do you reckon, John?
Yeah, it definitely looks like like ArcCorp, but the thing is it kind of just looks like dystopian cityscape.
Yeah. I'm not claiming fraud or anything like that, but
no.
Fraud.
I mean, you can also say it looks like something out of Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. But yeah, when I saw that, I thought definitely that reminds me of some ArcCorp. That and the Planet Tech and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, they've definitely taken some. Sorry?
It reminds me more of Lorville.
Oh, okay. I was going to say ArcCorp with the neon signs. Maybe a combination of both.
I've seen some neon stuff at
True,
at
there is.
Lorville.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously,
especially when you start looking at the shops.
true. Now, obviously, the best thing about it too is obviously they do have the creatures that are moving around and stuff. Obviously, this will give CIG a bit of a hurry on when it comes, and this is probably why we're starting to see nav meshing, is because they're like,
Yep.
oh wait, hang on, Starfield is putting in their aliens, and we still don't have any on ours.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we better add in the boreal stalkers and what's the weird floaty things on Hurston.
Mm.
You know, I can't wait to collect stalker pelts.
Yeah, and that's
Go on a safari with my railgun.
well, I think Fez was talking about shooting them with an Idris, but yeah.
Yeah.
That slug is probably the size of the stalker.
But yeah, as for Starfield itself, it looked between you and me. Like I say, it's good at being the way that it will cause CIG to get a hurry on with their tech. You know,
Yeah.
we had Elite Dangerous that did that for years, and then obviously Elite Dangerous is now having some rather issues. We'll just keep it that. But like, even like the thing here, like for example, if you go back to the character creator they were just showing on the screen, they have the DNA sequence, personal record 5, all that sort of stuff. This is stuff that CIG has talked about putting in some sort of QR code, so that you'll be able to go through it and keep your character the exact same for each reset. Now, obviously, for people like us who do machinimas, that's obviously going to be key. That's what obviously they've gone through, and they've done something with similar with Starfield. Maybe CIG might finally bring in the QR code for the character, because now they're like, oh wait, Starfield's doing this. We've talked about doing this, but we still don't have it done. Let's get that done. So it might make them prioritize things a little bit. But yeah, anything you guys want to add? Anything at all?
No, not really.
Is who's buying Starfield here? Or who's not going to buy it? Are you going to buy it first?
I plan on it.
Yeah.
I do plan on it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I plan on, unless there's something in between it and now coming out that kind of turns me off to it. I see no reason why I wouldn't buy it.
no.
Especially with the amount of hours I've logged into like Fallout and Skyrim, it's just
Yep.
like collectively, I bet you I'm at like 4,000 hours between New Vegas and Skyrim.
And also that like being able to move around your ship and stuff like that, and sort of the RP elements with like different skill levels and stuff that you can go through and do. It's definitely going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm also going to be curious to see what the modding community comes up with.
Yeah, because modding in Fallout was really good.
Modding in Fallout, Elder Scrolls, really good.
Yeah, I never played Elder Scrolls, but I know in Fallout, I think it was Fallout 4, I think it was, you go through and you can pick up different things and build different weapons and all that sort of stuff, and make all these ridiculous weapons with and like MacGyver, all that stuff together. So I presume all that's still going to be in Starfield as well. But like I say, yeah, look, it's like I say, I'm not for the people out there that say, oh, you're just shitting on it because of Star Citizen. No, I'm actually looking forward to playing this. I really, really am.
Yeah, I am. It's a completely different game. The thing they have in common is the fact that they are sci-fi.
Yeah, sci-fi, and they got planets.
And open world to different extents.
Yeah. But that's what I say.
Very different extents.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen the full extent of it, though.
No, we've seen a 15-minute demo, and
we'll see.
Yeah, but I do worry about Bethesda's attitude when it comes to this. So they were asked about if you're going to be able to fly down onto the planet and seamlessly transfer and stuff like that, and their response was, no, we just don't see that as important. And I'm like, oh, okay, we're what, a year out from release, and we're already starting to see some of that Bethesda ego from Todd.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
that is, I'm like, okay, wow, we're that Bethesda ego is very much still there.
Well,
You know, like the whole,
almost,
you know, like, don't you guys have phones? You know, from like Diablo sort of thing. I know that's a different studio, but you know what I mean. Like that ego is definitely still there when it comes to
yeah. I mean, their stuff. I mean, like, say what you will about Bethesda,
Mm.
even the games that have their fair share of like technical issues, they're still flawed masterpieces.
Mm.
Like Fallout New Vegas is probably one of my top favorite games.
Yeah, but
Like,
then you got Fallout 76.
yes, I don't talk about that.
Yeah, but
Uh,
you know, like I know that was a bad example. Well, that was one of their latest
yeah.
games, right? And at the end of the day, I do wonder if Starfield. Look, we said when we first heard the date, I said to you, I said to Fez and you, I said it's not coming out in 2022.
No.
Yeah, I said that there's no way this is coming out in 2022. But at the end of the day, I knew it was going to be delayed. But here's the thing: is at the end of the day, is whether that delay is enough for them to be able to still fix all the bugs and put it out in a decent release, or are they going to Fallout 76 it? You know, Fallout 76 before it was released, it was overhyped. You know, they went on about this, all this dynamic stuff that was going to happen. There's all this amazing terrain, and you know, all this sort of
Yeah.
stuff. And then when we got it, it was like, well, this is not what we were promised.
Yeah.
They do have a habit of overhyping things.
It just works.
Yeah, yeah. It just
Yeah,
works, bro. Yeah.
supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It just works. You know, don't ask me to explain it, right? Because it just works, and then when we get a hold of it, it doesn't just work. It's but that's my concern.
And,
My
and if it
concern
does,
is
and if it does, it's like a rickety, like 70-year-old car that
yeah,
hasn't been maintained. That's like, oh shit.
yeah. That's my concern with it, guys. My concern with Starfield is the fact that it's Bethesda doing it. Was Bethesda brought out by Xbox, by Microsoft? Were they part of that
Yes,
deal?
but Bethesda was bought by Microsoft.
Yeah. So
Well, ZeniMax was.
sorry.
What?
ZeniMax was.
Yeah. So that gives me a little bit of hope because maybe Xbox will be like, no, you're not going to release this until it's ready. But
Well, and the thing is they'll, I'd imagine, like, just because of the the IPs involved and the kinds of games that are involved, that Microsoft will dedicate more funding and more resources to Bethesda. You know, it's like, we'll give you the money to expand your developer studios.
yeah, they are a rather small team when it comes to comparing to, like, for example, Assassin's Creed Studios, Ubisoft and stuff. I think Ubisoft has
That
like
is,
yeah.
that's what I've heard. But when I heard that, it was a long time ago, so that could have changed it over the years.
Yeah. From what I've heard,
I can't.
Bethesda has like 800 so devs. Ubisoft has like 1,600.
So they're about the same size as CIG.
Yeah. But also keep in mind that CIG has recently only got to that level.
Yeah, and I mean, CIG didn't, in my view, it truly didn't exist until 2015. In some ways, like it was kind of just, it was more on paper than it was.
Well, they were doing development, but they had like minimal team.
Yeah, but it was a very small.
Yeah.
It was.
They started with like five guys.
Yeah, it was less for a long time. It was less than 200 people.
Yeah, that's my point. Is that Bethesda, they've been able to hit the ground running with 800 staff. You know,
Yeah.
CIG's had to build up the team, build up the studios and everything over time. So, and
Yeah, and
sorry.
And the thing is like, the development time we're seeing is not unusual for an MMO,
Mm.
and that's what Star Citizen is.
Mm. Yeah. All right. Apart from that, anything we want to add on to Starfield before we wrap this up?
No.
No, I've said my piece on this.
All right, guys. Now, like I say, yeah, we're looking forward to it. Chances are all three of us will probably buy it. Presuming, obviously, nothing changes along the way. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's look, it's as for it being a Star Citizen killer. Sorry, no, it's
Totally.
No.
Fez is trolling.
Star Citizen is going to go down in the drain. Watch.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 months left to live, and then it's gone.
6 months and they run out of funding.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Derek Smart. Yeah,
Yeah.
6 months. Yeah, 6 months. 6 months. Everybody. Yeah, 5 years later. 6 months. Yeah. All right. Apart from that, guys, let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Like I say, we're all looking forward to Starfield. We're not hating on it. We're just like, yeah, maybe the enthusiasm needs to be just curbed a little bit. I don't think it's going to kill Star Citizen. It might kill Elite Dangerous.
No, Elite Dangerous is already dead. What are you talking about?
Well, actually, this game and Elite Dangerous are very similar. If it's going to kill anything, it's Elite. Presuming, like you say, Elite's not already dead. But anyway, apart from that, guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Obviously, this video has been helpful. Please smack that like button if you're new to the channel. Welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, obviously these guys' details will be in the description below. Feel free to go and follow them, give them a subscribe and a like. Obviously, Fez has Twitch and YouTube. John is talking about, at the very least, doing YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting to kick this this fucking cold.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start.
But if you,
I don't think you guys want to listen to me coughing into my mic for half an hour.
No, but if you go and make your YouTube channel now, I can put the link in, and then people can start following you already. Wait for you to.
Well, I think once we're done with this, I'm heading off to bed because I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's like
Oof. Yeah.
11.
Good point. Good point.
So I'll start that sometime very soon.
Sure. Apart from that, guys, obviously you will be hearing a lot from these guys soon anyway. We obviously are doing the machinima for Star Citizen. So this is half the team. There's 3 more. But yeah, we'll be doing. I do want to do a discussion thing about that when we've finished filming for season 1. So we'll get all the 6 guys together. We'll have like a 6-panel thing, and we'll show the trailer and then talk about Apart from that, guys, have a great night. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you all in the next video from YouTube. You guys want to say bye?
So
Bye,
long,
guys.
you filthy peasants.
Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy.